Hey guys, we're back. JMP Productions. 5 things you need to know about making an incredible song. JMP. What's going on, YouTube? Peace. This is DJ JMP. So like I said, 5 things you need to know about making an incredible song. Number 1 is working on a great melody. It's really important whether you're inspired by the Beatles or Cardi B or whomever it may be. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of plagiarism. Some of the greatest artists, actually all of the greatest artists of all times, have always been, influenced by, blues and cats that preceded themselves. So, if you feel like Future, for instance, has a hook that you dig, rock with it. Take it, make it your own. Melody is most important in any type of song writing. That's, to me, like, the most important shit. Like, you gotta have that down. I'm checking my list right here. Groove. Oh my God. Groove will take the crappiest song and turn it into something so special. If you have an amazing groove, an amazing drum pattern, or just like if you're working with a live drummer and the cat is just killing it, he's dope. And if you know how to edit and you take it somewhere else with post-production, that's gonna take like a crappy chord sequence or, a not so great melody and turn it into something amazing. Groove is probably the second most important thing, as far as I'm concerned, as a songwriter and producer, than anything else as far as music is concerned. Groove. Hit that shit. Make it snap. That's the most important crap, as far as I'm concerned. That's just me. Make sure you know your DAW. Whether you're working in Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, Studio One, they all come with amazing sounds and compression and plugins. You don't need to go out and buy like a huge plugin bundle. All the DAWs from, Digital Performer to Cakewalk, all the DAWs are dope. They have a huge amount of plugins, and you will be able to, if you study your DAW and you get to know your DAW, most importantly, you'll be able to get a great performance. And with production, in my world, it's more important to know your DAW than actually have, like, the knowledge of, like, playing guitar or, playing drums or playing bass. I know there's going to be a lot of, people that are going to comment and saying you're crazy. But nowadays, the most profitable producers and like songwriters barely play instruments. I myself am a learned musician. I'm a singer. I'm a drummer. I play guitar for writing purposes. I play bass for writing purposes. I play piano for writing purposes. But I am a learned drummer, and I am a learned singer. I was very fortunate to study with Don Lawrence, who is one of the best vocal coaches in the world. I digress. Learning your DAW is really, really important. It's probably the most important, getting to know your DAW and learning how to flex it. Because nowadays, with the short attention span we have with music and all different types of vibes, with entertainment and movies, people aren't really checking for like the dopest shit. What they're really checking for is something that's hooky and snappy and just like in your face and fresh. At the end of the day, you can achieve that with any DAW that you have. You just need to know your gear. Really, really important. Number 4, learn how to stack frequencies. When you're in your mix window, in your DAW, it's very, very important that you learn how to stack a kick drum, a bass, maybe a synth or a pad, some horns, so forth and so on. Because if you don't understand how to stack frequencies, 20 hertz versus, 250 hertz, etc., your mix is going to sound like shit. That's the bottom line. It's going to sound like dog crap. You don't get in your mix window and just throw all the levels up and, put your kick drum high and put your snare drum a little bit lower and your hi-hat. None of that works. What you need to do is check YouTube and use your ears. Like I said previously, learning your DAW and stack your frequencies. That's the most important thing for mixing and for making a dope track. Stack your frequencies and learn about frequencies. That's the most important thing you can do, whether you're doing an acoustic track with a vocal or a trap track with like super low end or a dance track with a heavy kick drum. These are things that you're gonna need to know when you're writing and when you're recording. Whether you're recording on a small, Focusrite little converter or you're recording on an SSL. Learn how to stack your frequencies. If you don't know that, you're fucked. You're screwed. That's the bottom line. Number 5, and this is my shit. Listen in different environments. Listen in your car. Hopefully you're fortunate enough to own maybe a couple of sets of monitors, different headphones, earbuds, what else? Little Bluetooth speakers. You need to make sure that your mix comes across on a global level. It's extremely important because I've been doing this now for a very long time, and I used to, I made a lot of mistakes with songwriting and, with mixing more importantly. And what I've learned is stacking my frequencies and listening on different speakers, whether it be in my car or, my little iLouds. I have a set of Adams that bump. I just ordered a set of Calais. I'm super excited to get those. But, listen on different monitors and in different, places, in your car, in your den, in your bedroom, on your little speaker. Also, on another note with listening in different environments, it's really, really important that when you check your mix, please, I promise you that this is so, so important. Check your mix in mono. You need to make sure when you're mixing, you have your nice stereo spread, whether you have an arpeggiator on the right, pan to the right, or, maybe a guitar groove, pan to the left, so forth and so on. You need to make sure they come across in mono. Reason being is because so many people nowadays listen on small Bluetooth speakers, one speaker, or they listen on their phone. You know, they're sitting at their desk working and they're listening to the track, you know, off of Spotify or off of, you know, SoundCloud. They're listening to a track. And if it doesn't translate well in mono, you're screwed. You're screwed. So these are very, very important tactics to getting a strong song. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to recap what I just told you, because it's extremely important that you dig where I'm coming from. Remember, number one, work out your melody. Most important. Number two, groove. Groove in a song is the frosting on the cake, if you will. Take it from me. I know what I'm talking about. Number three, make sure you know your DAW. Learn your DAW. It's so, so important. Number four, learn how to stack frequencies. Learn how to mix. You cannot have your kick drum and your bass on the same frequency. All they're going to do is cancel each other out. Take it from me. You just can't throw the faders up and it's going to sound good. That's not going to happen. Number five, to me, is extremely important. Listen in different environments. Listen on your earbuds, listen on your Bluetooth speaker, listen in your car. Hopefully you have a couple of sets of different monitors you can mess with. Listen in as many different places as possible. Small rooms, big rooms. Because if your mix translates well across the spectrum of listening environments, you're good. You're golden. Thank you for fucking with me. JMP Productions, DJ JMP. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. I hope this helps you. And I got some more coming for you very, very soon. Peace. JMP.